news coming to you from Justeventsonline TV. I am Kwara and with me here in the studio,
Isaac.
First, the news headline. FG spent 13.3 billion naira in 2 years on the N-Power in Kwara, says NSIP.
Federal government pays 20 billion naira COVID-19 allowance to health workers.
Minister hails Kwara Governor over appointment of 12 female permanent secretary.
COVID-19 vaccine trial paused after volunteers explained illness.
Ebenezer Obey and other urged Ganduje not to sign Kano single death warrants.
On a sport tonight, Brescia star Tonali arrives in Milan for medical ahead of €10 million loan moves.
Now the news in detail. The National Social Investment Program (NSIP) has disbursed a total sum of 13.3 billion naira to 15,246 beneficiaries of the National Youth Empowerment Program called Empower in Kwara State. Speaking with journalists in Milan on Wednesday, the state focal person of the program, Brescia said the batch A beneficiaries of the program were engaged for a period of 42 months and were paid a total sum of 74 billion naira. The NSIP focal person who said that the batch B beneficiaries spent about 24 months added they were paid a total sum of 5.7 billion naira. Non-graduates receive a sum of 10,000 naira every month and were engaged for a period of 24 months with a total sum of 24 million naira spent, she said.
The Minister of State for Health, Dr. Tonali says the federal government has paid up to 20 billion naira in COVID-19 inducement allowance to frontline health workers. The minister, who applauded all frontline health workers in the country and the fight against corruption, the pandemics, made this known during the program on Channels Television on Wednesday. He said about 16,000 doctors are down to over government's inability to meet their demands, including insurance packages, adding that payment of the outstanding COVID-19 inducement allowance as well as the payment of medical residency training funding. He said the 5,000 asset allowance for doctors and other health workers in the country, which have been in existence for about 30 years, was suspended for the period of the pandemic, adding that the federal government will pay COVID-19 inducement allowance because they have to suspend the asset allowance for this period so that renegotiation could hold after.
The Minister of Women Affairs, Ms. Tonali, has applauded the Kwara State Governor, Milan, for his consistent promotion of gender equality and women empowerment in the state. Tonali, in a commendation letter to the governor, said, as an ambassador for women advancement and World E for She champion, the governor's passions for gender balance of equality in recent appointment of 12 female permanent secretaries cannot be overemphasized. Also, the More Women Group, MVG, UN Women and the ECOWAS also commended the efforts of the governor to bring about gender balance in Kwara State. Abdulrazak's appointment of 12 female permanent secretaries is the highest in history of Kwara State. Governor Abdulrahman, who is the first political leader at national or sub-national government level in Africa to have set up a cabinet with 56.5% women members. The closest to E were the Rwanda and the Uganda government cabinet, comprising 50% each. Clinical trial on one of the most advanced experimental COVID-19 vaccine, which is being developed by pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca and Oxford University, were put on hold on Tuesday after a volunteer developed an unexpected illness. With millions of people around the world still suffering with the fallout of pandemic and the global death toll nearing 900,000, a worldwide race for a vaccine is underway with 9 companies already in late-stage phase 3 trials. Worldwide infection to date now stand at more than 27 million. Russia has already approved a vaccine, and research in the Lancet Medical Journal last week said patients involved in the early stage develop antibodies with no stress adverse events, although scientists cautioned the trials were too small. A spokesman for the AstraZeneca vaccine said in a statement, "We voluntarily paused vaccination to allow review of safety data by an independent committee." Music executive and manager of Two-Face Idibia, Efe Omorogbe, has taken to his Instagram to appeal to the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, against executive singer Yahya Sharif Aminu. The singer Sharif Aminu was accused of blasphemy against the Holy Prophet Muhammad and was subsequently sentenced to death under the Sharia law in Kano State. Pleading on the singer's behalf, Omorogbe posted a statement on his social media page on behalf of the group, the Nigerian Music Industry Collective. The Nigerian Music Industry Collective consists of legendary singers Ebenezer in the music industry like Audu Mekori, president of the Chocolate City record label, Obi Asika, Dari Fasasi, among others. Omorogbe appealed to the governor to use his good office to influence the implementation of the rule of law, which has obviously been disregarded in the case.
Sandro Tonali, the Italian midfielder, is on the verge of completing the long-awaited move to San Siro after 3 impressive years at Mario Rigamatoni Stadium. The youngster is set to make a loan switch from Brescia for a fee of around €10 million, with the option to buy him outright for €15 million next summer.
And now we've come to the end of the news for today. The news recap once again. FG spent 13.3 billion naira in 2 years on the Empower in Kwara State, says NSIP.
Federal government pays 20 billion naira COVID-19 allowance to health workers.
Minister hails Kwara Governor over appointment of 12 female permanent secretary.
COVID-19 vaccine trial paused after volunteers developed illness.
Ebenezer Obey and other urged Ganduje not to sign Kano singer's death warrant.
And lastly on sport tonight, Brescia star Tonali arrives in Milan for medical ahead of €10 million loan move.
Thank you for watching Justeventsonline News. I am Rukoya Shitu.
I am Abdulkadir Isaac.
To get more news, visit www.justeventsonline.com.